Media Day in Atlanta. This is our second time doing this event. This event was dope last year, and of course, we rocking out with some cool people, man. Welcome, everybody. If you're watching this on our YouTube channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. You know the drill, man. Hey, holla at my folks, man. Tell them who we rocking with, bro.
Shit, it's Ace Mondo from Fort Wayne, Indiana.
All right, Ace Mondo from Fort Wayne. What's happening, fam?
Shit, nothing.
All right. So, I tell y'all, Ace says he's a little bit nervous. It's kind of first interview he don't know. But we gonna get them together. We gonna get everything together. You dig? All right. So, welcome to the broadcast and welcome to K100 Radio, man. So, first and foremost, I gotta ask you, and I'm gonna ask everybody the same question in this series. How did you find out about this media event and to come over here and link up with us at K100 Radio and get this event, this interview going?
My little brother Quill saying he been performing for like a year. And my dad actually had me do a performance with him, like a feature though.
Okay.
But that's how I got it. My dad
Word.
just texted us. I was like, okay, I'll do it.
I bet. So you drove all the way down here for this particular event. Are you already in the city? What you got going on?
Yeah, we drove.
All right.
We drove.
All right, drove. Yeah, from Texas. I've driven to Texas like 3 times. So you ain't got to tell me. I already know what's going on with that ride. So, all right. So let's talk about your grind. Let's talk about you as an artist. You know what I mean? Like how long you been doing music? I know you said you kind of knew because this is your first interview. You kind of knew. So let's talk about your music. How long you been doing it?
Okay, like I was 13. I started and then I stopped. Then last year I started again. I had lost a cousin who was good at music. So a year later, I made 100-something songs, and I was like, okay, now I'm about to try to turn it up. So here I am.
Wait, you say? Hold up. You said because you said that like you made 100-something songs.
Yeah.
Are you exaggerating a little bit, or you literally made 100-something songs?
I promise. I have them in my notes. 80 songs this year, 32 last year.
And they recorded?
Yes, sir.
Wow, you putting in some work. The grind is real. So you actually really want this. What's your inspiration, man? What made you actually even want to be an artist in the first place?
There's a couple artists that's already famous that made me want to do this.
Like who?
Chris Brown for one.
Okay.
Then G Herbo.
That is a wide dynamic, but go ahead.
Yeah.
He said
Roddy Ricch.
He started with Chris Brown, then he went to G Herbo.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It was like Roddy Ricch and Stereo Gotti, a Detroit rapper. So.
Wow. It's kind of odd that you just naming people. You know, of course, Chris has been around for a while, but some of the artists you're naming are actually fairly technically new. At the end of the day, It's like the generation that you're in right now. You guys, when I do these interviews, I can interview somebody that's 10 years older than you, and that list completely changes. You know what I'm saying, about who actually inspired them to actually become an artist. You know what I mean?
Because everybody loved Michael Jackson, so I like to dance too. So
okay, is that incorporated in your in your presentation?
Nah, but
nah.
Sooner or later, when I get more comfortable, you might see my personality pop all the way out.
All right. Well, hey man, I tell you what, I'll give you a bit of advice. Always start out being you, because because see, if you try to come out not being you, then you try to actually change it up one day and just feel like, nah, I just want to really be me. It throws off the people who loved you in the beginning.
Yeah.
If you're you from the beginning, they're gonna love you. You can always just continue to be you. You know, you have
should
to
have seen me last night. My first performance.
That was your first performance last night?
Yeah.
How did it go? Tell me how it go.
Okay, first song. That's a song I wanted to do for the longest.
Right.
And I laughed the whole time, just being myself, so being too goofy. I'm like, I feel good. So I pushed through it. I just kept laughing though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, listen. This is a part of the game. Like this interviews, you know how it is. Like a lot of people have more viral interviews. The interviews get more hits than their songs sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Depending on the platform and depending on the artist. You know what I mean? You go to somebody and you ain't heard a song from them in 10 years, but they go on the Breakfast Club and it's got 5 million views. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I don't understand that.
Well, I don't either, but still, you know what I'm saying? Here we are. This is K100 Radio. And we're live right now at Media Day ATL, man. All right. And listen, we're having a great conversation with this young artist, man. So let's talk about, now you told me what artists inspire you, but what do you put in your music? I know you said you want to be you or whatever, but like the inspiration from the artist is one thing, but like when you sitting down and you writing, what are you talking about? What comes out?
Okay. I don't really write.
You don't write anything?
Sometimes I really don't. It depends on my mood.
Okay.
I can write songs, but
right.
Depends on my mood. If I'm upset, I'll go in there. It won't be on an upset beat. It'll be on like a hyper beat. It makes me hyperactive.
Okay.
But it's either something like a death will happen, I just go.
Right.
I can't sleep at night, I just go.
But and you freestyling off the top?
Off the top. Then I listen to the songs later, then I type the lyrics down. But I really just freestyle.
Man, that's crazy. I I probably feel like I want to load up a beat or something and just hear you just go. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Because
right.
That's who inspired me for real. The first person that actually rapped was Lil Snoop, freestyling.
Really?
I was growing through as a young kid, so I made it this far. So I almost forgot. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah. So basically, what you do and experience in life is kind of what comes. Just even though you don't write it, it still is what's going to come out once you get in the booth and once you get in there and start doing your songs. Basically.
Yeah, and I want it all to be real. So it's like I practice still when I write because it sounds like I'm reading. But I actually went through some stuff, so I try to, when I freestyle it or I try to practice, I try to make it so you can feel like I'm actually feeling it. It's not like I'm reading no more.
All right. Some people don't like this question, but how old are you? Just
I just turned 21 this year.
Some people have it. Okay, so some people, they say, "Oh, how old are you?" And they be like, "Well, they give us an industry age, like how old they tell people they are, than how old they really are," which is common practice in the industry. It's been going on like that since the beginning of time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was just asking, but not because I'm listening to your interview. I'm listening to what inspires you and stuff. And I'm like, I wonder how old. How old he is.
Yeah, I just turned 21 this year.
All right.
So
what do you think about as being a 21-year-old artist? What do you think about society? You 21 years old. You got your whole life ahead of you, bro. 21 years old. What do you see for the future? Not just for you as an artist, but just for the music industry and just the world.
I see a lot of things. I actually have a goal to do when I make it.
Right.
I might as well just say this now and manifest it. I want to open homeless shelters and help felons get jobs. A lot of stuff.
That's very commendable.
It's been on my notes since I was like at least 14.
Why felons?
Felons.
I like that though. I'm just saying.
I have a lot of uncles.
Right.
And one of them's in a wheelchair from stuff when he's younger. And he actually lost his only son this year, my older cousin, to suicide. But I see them and they hard workers.
Yeah.
They'll work. It's just the felon side that won't get them good jobs. So
right.
I just want them and like all the other felons in the world to at least try to get good jobs. They want to feed their family. I seen a lot of caring, like black males really care a lot.
Right.
So
because we go through so much, man, that's an actual really, really, really good cause to kind of take up, bro, and it's needed. So it's not like you just coming up with something that's not needed in the space. Just beyond music, but us as black men, as entrepreneurs, I tell felons and people all the time, it's kind of weird that we're having this conversation. I had a cousin that just did 16 years. He went in when he was 15 years old. He did 16 years in prison, right? Yeah. He just got out last year, and he's been going through it. You know what I'm saying? And I tell him, like I tell a lot of people, all my friends who are successful that have a background, honestly, they went into entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
They had to start their own business. They did something because nobody would hire them. Yeah, and they make some of the best. Doing. Yeah, they make some of the best entrepreneurs because they hustlers by nature. You know what I'm saying? And they understand tough times. So it's a good cause, man. I hope that really works out. Now I want you to be successful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what are the plans for marketing your music? Like how do you put it out there? Like you got music on Spotify. Everybody does that, but besides that.
I go through DistroKid. And
okay.
I drop my songs everywhere. But when I look at the streams, I just it just motivates me because sometimes I don't get that many streams.
I mean,
it's like you gotta promote it more. But I'm finna switch it up and actually like start recording videos of myself and post them on my page.
Right.
Share them. I don't like spamming people and telling them to post it. I did that
last
year.
Don't do that.
But
people hate spam.
Yeah, but that was only to like people I know.
Oh yeah.
So now this year I was like, I'm already dope, so I'm finna just believe in myself. Beginning of the year, and all this year I'll just drop, and I'll have over 100 shares from my own city.
Right.
I don't be thinking people be listening until they tell me.
Yeah.
You got a nice beat selection.
Until all of a sudden, boom, there it is. You do TikTok?
Videos? I be on TikTok just playing around.
That's a redundant question. He's 21. Of course he is, Blizzum. You know what I'm saying? Of course he's on. Of course he's on TikTok. That's a stupid question. I just wanted to see what he was going to say. Of course he's on.
Goofy. Yeah.
Of course he's on TikTok. Stop playing. What's the give us the single, like the song that's coming out. You know what I'm saying, that we may hear, or maybe we may be familiar with. What's popping right now for you as an artist?
Oh, y'all gonna see. I told you I got too many songs, but the ones I'm performing tomorrow night is the ones I really want to post. Like I want to drop. It's gonna be one called Every Second.
Every Second. What's that about?
It's like I actually wrote this one.
Okay.
Like every second that I get, like I feel like my time be wasted, and I don't want it to be wasted. So every second that I get, I gotta take it. Like you're gonna hear it. It's actually nice. I ain't believe in it, so I didn't like it at first. Then I went back and reset it with a different energy, and I'm like, oh yeah. I'm gonna perform this one.
Okay. And you said you killed the stage, your performance and everything, right?
Oh yeah, last night was funny.
All right. So that's the one that people need to be checking for. I'm because if they're watching this interview right now, you know what I'm saying? When we're dealing with radio and everything, of course, radio is a single driven market. So everything is all about the single. Like what is the song that we identify you with?
Y'all gotta look out for what's it? It's gonna be called "Wasn't Last Place." After I leave here, December 8th, I'm shooting a music video on my cousin 43rd K. So y'all gonna see him.
All right.
In the video.
Is that the first video, or is you got some?
It's gonna be the third video.
Third video. So you got videos out. So you got some grind.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Y'all gonna see. All right. We switched it up. We freestyled this to a Detroit beat.
Okay.
Y'all gonna like it because I'm finna.
You got this thing where you be rocking with Detroit. You know what I'm saying, like that.
Yeah. I listen to them, but not like that because my city. They love my city loves Detroit.
Right.
So they rap mostly on Detroit beats and
okay.
So I don't really try to do. I don't want to copy their style because I already like their style.
Right.
So yeah, because I got some favorites. Sterl Gotti really my favorite though.
Okay. Well, before we get ready to get up out of here, bro, I want to make sure that you give out any information that you feel is important for people to find out, like your website, what's your social media, everything where they can find you and all that.
Okay, like Instagram, you can follow me at ace.mondo. It's going to be 2 O's.
Okay.
Twitter, you can find me ace_mondo, just like that. And just stream me on all platforms. Ace Mondo.
Ace Mondo.
So yeah,
Ace Mondo is in the building, man, representing. So listen, you guys, if you're watching this interview, check him out. You already said you got videos on YouTube up under Ace Mondo, right? You listen, if you're watching this video right now, you like already literally on YouTube, like literally, bro. There's no way you're hearing this and you're not on YouTube. All right, so make sure you find Ace Mondo over there on YouTube. All right, make sure you hit subscribe on that joint, like those videos. If you're feeling the music, of course, share it, because these independent artists, they need everything, bro. They need every like, every share. You know what I'm saying? Like you said earlier, like that helps motivate you when people, as an independent artist, it helps motivate them. So, you guys got to show some love to these independent artists. This is K100 Radio, Ace Mondo. I am Blizz, and we are live right now at the Media Day event.
K100 Radio.